Chad? Chad, is that you? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Where's the music? Where? Well, not that song. There we go. We got some good songs on here. All right, chat. Welcome, Crab. Welcome, Pinkwing. Hi, Give Fun. Hi, Inline Cookie. Can't believe you roasted Lumpy, but he deserved it. He 100% deserved something. His ego, way too high. He needed to be knocked down just a few kegs. I think it was very deserved. You're almost at 1K followers. I know, guys. Almost at 1K. Isn't that crazy? I'm almost at like 900. That's so weird. I hope we get it by the end of the year. That'd be so sick. It's strange. It's really strange seeing high numbers. I'm saying as if like 800 something is a very high number. It's so high. Just like me right now. See my eyes? Looking red? No. Guys, I promise I'm not high. I would never get high or drunk on stream. Unlike Lumpy, who would 100% get high and drunk on stream. He would do that. He's an evil man. But today we're playing a game that I just saw, like I heard of on TikTok. I saw like a bunch of videos about it on TikTok. It's a game where like the game changes when you blink. I think it uses the face cam, but I'm really interested on what this game is about. I have no clue. All I know is it's like pretty, it's interesting. I can't wait. I'm really interested about what about this. Let's play the game. No more lollygagging. And that's why he is more entertaining. Because he gets high and drunk on stream? No, that is called inappropriate. That is called being a terrible influence. I'm a great influence. All the worst I do is talk about penises. That's not that bad. I'd say that's not that bad. Yo, Crab, you got a mullet today? Send me pics, bro. Guys, should I get a mullet? How do mullets work? What does a mullet look like? Oh wait, the game's loading. What do mullets look like? I'm so excited. That's not Smorg. But wait. Oopsie, wait. 1 second, guys. I gotta fix the game. Wait. Before your I gotta read this. Before your eyes, characters related to what did that say? What word was that? A slay gay haircut? Okay, wait, but first let's do low graphic. I think we're gonna need low graphics. What does VSync use? Yes, full screen, resolution. Knock that down a peg. Maybe we'll make the graphics high then. Yeah, that works. Blink. I gotta set up the blinking thing. Wait, I'm gonna move should I move it over here? This is a good spot, right? Okay. New game. I'm so scared for what is about to happen. Windows Defender Firewall has blocked some features of this. Allow access. USB video. Yes. With your camera, the game will capture and track. Next. Okay. Are you wearing no. Okay. Position your head. Why don't it doesn't. Hello? It didn't work. 1 sec, guys. Technical difficulty. Let me in. Why is it not working? I bet you did not test this before stream. No. Always be virtual camera. What if I turn on my virtual camera? Start virtual camera. USB video to stop virtual camera. You need the potato setting. What does that mean? USB video. I'm doing it. And you're right. No, I didn't test this. Wait. No. Next. Position your. It's not working. Let me in. Why is this not working? I'm gonna make this work. If it's the last thing I freaking do. Okay. New game. It's gonna work somehow. If I believe in myself enough, it will work. Okay, with your camera enabled, the game will capture and track numerical data on your eye blinks to improve your experience. The data not saved, shared, or recorded in any way other than to locally save your eye detection settings. By enabling the camera, you consent to this. If you don't have a camera or do not enable your camera in the game, it can be played without eye detection. Turning off eye detection. Well, I want to use it. I gotta fix this. Okay, wait. Before your eyes, camera not working. Guys, we're gonna read Reddit or something. Unplug camera. Do I need to plug it back? Do I need to unplug and plug it back in? Using the camera is a very privacy sensitive matter for a game. Eh? Make sure you have a even lighting across your face. I do. I'm beautiful. Morgan, where's mom? I don't know. She's dead. Listen, guys, I should have tested this before stream, but have I done anything correct in my life? The answer is no. Took me nearly an hour of investigating to find a fix to this. I tried 3 different cameras on 2 different computers and couldn't get it working. Multiple different angles, lighting, practically refunding the game because I couldn't find the solution. Eh? Okay, I gotta go into my firewall. Firewall. I'm opening. Windows security. Let them in. Turn it off. Turn off the firewall. Off. Yes. Come on. Please work. Please work. Please work. Wait. I see something. There's something. What? Hello? Okay, there's something there. Is it working? No. Blink. Okay, give me 1 second. Excuse me. What's going on? I'm trying to set up the camera thing so where it can sense my blinkings. This is gonna take a while. Notbot here is good to comfort us in these trying times. These real times are trying. I don't want to play without eye detection. That's the whole point of the game, right? Right. Also, hi Jake, how are you doing? Hope you're grilled cheese. Are you having a grilled cheese today? That's all I know about you. You should be playing. Hi, Zane. Oops. Blinkies or blinkers? What would you call your eyes? Blinkies or blinkers? Account is Morg dead? Yes. Zane, you need to help me. Where's Discord? Zane, I'm gonna call you on Discord to bother you. I don't know if you're at work or something. It doesn't matter. Where are you? Zane. I annoy my friends so. Zane! Hello? Zane? Hello? Guys, all my friends hate me. All my friends hate me so much. They all despise me, and I don't get what the hatred is about. I don't get why they hate me so much. I have trauma from the grilled cheese. I would too. If I dropped butter all over my floor, I wouldn't look it up. I would be mostly upset. Zane! Why can't I hear you? Or are you just not speaking and you're being annoying? This should be working. My life is falling apart as I know it. Firewall and network detection. Public network turn off firewall. Okay, I am very vulnerable right now. Turn off firewall. Oh no. I feel like I'm about to be like hacked or something because all my firewalls are off. Wait, I'm gonna recall. Zane?
Bruh.
I can hear you! Hi, Zane.
Hello.
I'm trying to play a game. Why would you turn off the firewall? Because I need to let it in. Wait, what if I exit out of the game and go back in?
Wait, what do you want from me?
I just needed like comfort because this game is not working out for me, and now I'm gonna reopen it. Unable to sync? What? Play anyway. Listen, a lot of things are going on right now.
That's so cool.
All my firewalls are off, so I can be so easily hacked.
Why are you turning off your firewalls?
Because it won't let my camera work on this game, and I need the camera to work on this game, or else there's no point in the game.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Can you like give me some words
Okay.
of inspiration or something?
You can do it.
Thank you. Load? Hello?
I think you
Please
can do
work.
it.
Please
Oh.
please work. Why is it not? Maybe I should have tested this before the stream. That would have been really smart, actually.
You should play Disney Princess Enchanted Journey
I
instead.
don't want to play Disney Princess Enchanted Journey.
What did you just say?
I don't want to play Disney Princess Enchanted Journey. He left the call. He's really sensitive about that game, and I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, guys, turns out we can't blink. We're playing without eye detection. What if I just choose not to blink until I change the thing? You know? Hello? Oh my goodness. This game is about blinking. See, every time you blink, the game will notice. See how this works. Okay? Blink. Try blinking on the white symbol. What does that mean? Where's the white symbol? What? Blink! Blink! When you see a metronome and blink, you'll jump forward. Keep blinking. Oh, this is terrifying. I don't know if I want to keep blinking. What is that? Is that a penis? Oh, where am I? Where'd the white symbol go? Don't forget to turn the— oh, I should probably turn the firewalls back on. Yep, turn on. Turn on. Thank you for the reminder. That would really be unfortunate if in the middle of this, I just get completely hacked. That would be kind of funny though. I think I'd be down for that. Zane?
Yeah.
Hey. I forgot to leave VC. Do you just want to be in the background of this?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm watching Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney anime.
Such a nerd. Okay, bye. I left the VC. He's such a nerd. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Get away, you lucky fowls. That's mine.
What?
Well, hello there, stranger.
Oh!
Whew.
Are you guys saying this? Are you guys saying this?
Anyone, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with or hands to shake with.
I really want to blink. Oh, I blinked. I blinked. I can't wait. It didn't do anything. I'm trying. Okay, my thing is, if I blink, I click with my mouse and see what happens.
Even though you're
That's
no
my
longer
rule.
in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense.
No, I really don't understand
So,
what
if
you're
you
saying right
understand
now.
What I'm saying.
This game looks like a fever dream. It feels like it
Blink
too.
over my hand here. Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius.
I am. They call me that. That's my like nickname. It's kind of really strange. I don't remember how I got it.
See all them poor souls down there?
Those are
Lost in the
souls?
waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you.
We're
See,
special. It's the cat
I
from
just
Coraline.
Sometimes get a sort of a hunch. Or
Hello.
What's a better word?
I love Coraline. Papa, are you my papa? All these games are one long ass trip. Yeah, they're all connected.
Soul's worth pulling up.
It's not doing anything when I click, so
Now,
I
you see
think I'm
that
good for
tower
right now.
out there?
Oh,
Big,
yeah, I see that
scary
now. I
building.
really didn't notice
That's
that.
where I'm taking you.
Oh.
To see the gatekeeper. To be judged.
Guys, stop
I'm gonna
gatekeeping.
present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud to stern. Now,
Am I
she's
going to court?
impressed. get
I
paid
knew
the
this would
big
happen
coin.
someday.
You get yourself a spot in her magnificent city.
What?
If she ain't,
These birds are scary.
I eat seagull for dinner again. and you. Well, we don't have to worry about that because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller.
Hi, Brulok.
believe you me.
These birds want to
Shut up,
die.
you trash birds.
Hey, don't
You
say
had
that to
your
them.
chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Lay about.
What's up with the dead fish? That's what I'm talking about. Fishermen are evil.
Clock
My
watchers.
goodness, this is
I got
intense.
some words for you.
What are you humping the oh, okay, you're just barking at them. This is incredibly strange. I don't know what's going on.
Sorry you had to hear that.
Thank you for the apology. I needed that.
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose
Beautiful.
storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with.
Cause you're a cat. I
That's
get
where
the
you
joke.
come
I get the joke.
Your life. You're gonna show it to me.
Okay.
I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great.
You know, a lot of things.
So,
My charm, my
just
natural
think back.
charm, my natural charisma,
beginning.
my sexiness, my big
First thing
sexiness.
that you can remember.
Being born.
I'm gonna send you
It was
there.
warm and mushy.
But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right?
Why not?
Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years.
Okay.
That's just how this thing works.
Okay. This is very strange. Are you gonna give me like
Alrighty
drugs
then.
or something?
I hope he's ready for this.
Definitely
Now,
not your
the
bowling.
next time that
What do you
blink,
mean?
I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to.
I don't
fight
want to
it.
blink.
The thing to remember about blinking.
I'm not gonna
is,
blink.
Well, it's only a matter of time. I'm touched you enjoy my company. I really am. But
Why?
and just try to enjoy it.
This game is so cool. Oh. Oh, this is so cool.
Fun.
I don't remember this.
We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us.
Why am I like in the void?
Why are you smiling like that?
Oh.
You must.
I should probably stay longer than like once. Mama! Mama! Can I move? I can't. Oh. Wait, return to game. Mama! Whoa. Wow. Mama? Aren't you? Your toes are strangely shaped.
Let's go get you some seashells.
My
What
eyes
do you
are
say?
hurting. Yes, seashells. Wait.
You see that big spiky plant over there?
I.
That's called
I
a
see it.
dragon. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree.
Did you get it to work? No, I'm pretending.
Day
This
really
is
slipped
so
away,
cool.
didn't it?
Is this my wife or my
Oh,
mom?
well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Where's the first page of my piece?
You
I
songwriter?
can't find it anywhere. Did I put it?
Oh my gosh! Why does it fly like that? Bye.
Okay. Go ahead, kid.
I'm gonna cry.
Look at that. There's your little hand.
This is so cool!
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. It'll really be something.
Benny, 1 year. My name is Benny. Lord.
Oh, you want to play along with mommy, don't you?
Mama. You. This is so
Give it
cool.
time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough.
I will. I will be the next Mozart. This is so cool. Oh my gosh.
Sounds
Eh.
good, honey.
I'm
sending it to my mentor next week.
Get away from me, Papa.
Well, sounds pretty
That
perfect
boat
to
is
me.
struggling.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
This is so cool. I don't like Home in the Void though.
I
That
like
is,
the
it's
music.
very eerie.
That's very specific.
Is there a speed run of this game? I want to do it.
What do you think he's thinking about?
Whoa. I had one of those little cars as a kid. I've always wanted to go back in one, but I can't fit. I'm too big, sexy. Wow.
So,
What is, what?
just
I don't see why not. I mean,
This is fun.
we're both pretty smart.
Destroy
but
the
that
clouds.
doesn't mean he's
Destroy the clouds.
You're right.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was.
This is
Do you think
making
you
my
tell the
brain
other members
happy.
of the selection committee what I just
Birds!
Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call.
This is so cool.
Okay, I understand.
The bear is a little scary. I slid off of I slid off the
really
front of
means
one in preschool and busted my face open. Not my brightest moment. No, that was the best
Oh.
moment of your life.
That's sure
Where?
a little mess.
Where are you? No, it's a boat. Throw? Yes.
Hey, we do not throw things in this house.
But what if,
If
I
you're-
want to? I didn't mean to click. I didn't. Oh, scrapbook. I can't read cursive. Oh. Hello? Baby grand piano. Includes easy to play music book.
See? That
That's
used to be
me?
my piano. My
Van
dad gave it to
Beethoven.
me. He loved music.
Oh, wait, that's you. Never mind.
Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
Mama, where are you? Lamp, lamp. This is so cool. Beechcroft High School Choir.
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir.
This is
Never
so
said
cool.
anything though. He was what you might call the strong silent type.
Just like me. Do I take out the silent
Couldn't
actually?
believe I grew up
Just
in the
strong.
snow. And I came all the way out
I'm
here.
bored.
Hey, Benny. Are you ready
I
to see
love cutting
something
people.
really special?
Yes? What is it?
I just don't want him to get attached.
What is it?
Richard.
Oh!
That's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
That is the cutest thing
Now please
I have
major
ever seen
chord
in my
archery.
life.
Remember?
I want to have you, and I want to squeeze you. How did
There you
I
go.
clicked on one note? That
Doesn't
is
that
not
make you
how
feel
pianos
happy?
work.
Like
I
you just
love
wanna
this
jump up
cat.
and down?
I love this cat.
Now what about C minor?
C minor.
Remember how to
It's
play
that one. It's that one. It's that.
Very good.
That is just not how
Just one
pianos
note
work.
different. That one sounds sad, doesn't it?
Kitty! This is the
Amazing what a
best.
difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
Wait, is this a choice game? Did throwing that easel make me like a terrible child? Okay, I'm gonna stay longer and see what else I can do. Any more notes I can play? Anything I can throw? Kitty. Nope, I don't think there's anything. I think throwing that easel made me a terrible child. Bye.
She was in grad school studying composition.
Richard Bryan, I'm cheaper than
Like it.
hiring
Just
movers, trust me.
Pray to God I can somehow keep up.
Hi, Fifi. Welcome to chat. The people look like me's. You are not wrong.
I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain
Where are my
gravitas,
parents in this? Are they like above me, like talking to me?
which I very quickly lost.
Egypt Airlines.
God, she dragged me to so many
This
places.
is so freaking cool.
It was wonderful.
Ooh, a sand dollar.
Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Probably Greece.
Well, just remember to put on sunscreen. Man,
love
gave you
this.
some
I love
unfortunate
this.
teens, didn't
Go
I?
back to bed, tiny
Luckily,
child. Guys,
Mom
stop
gave you
trashing on
some
Fifi.
Let's hope they
I
balance
don't know
each
if he
other out.
deserves it or not. Oh, that's awful. I'm a child now. I can now play on the big boy piano. It's still January 8th. That calendar has been the same since I was a tiny baby.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
I'm just literally a genius. I'm literally a genius.
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear.
I am so freaking smart.
I was a kid, but he's brilliant.
Oh! Oh!
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
This is awesome. This is. Oh! Hello?
Don't worry, I already did.
Rears.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Just focus on the interview, honey.
Yummy.
I got this.
Kitty. This is awesome. This is. Is there anything else out here I can. No. Okay. This is so cool.
Excuse me, of course. Sir.
Oh, the
It's all
kitty got
organized in the
bigger!
folders
I hope
that
the
you
cat
study
doesn't
on
die.
your
If the cat dies, I
They
will throw myself
literally
off
be
a
on your
cliff.
desk when you get in.
Morg, help me.
What could
There is no
possibly happen
helping
in the
you.
files between now and tomorrow morning? We
Bam.
are fine.
Oh, kitty. Oh. Oh, okay.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think I was
Yes.
pretty surprised that I could actually afford
Bam.
to.
Hey, why
That's
not?
literally so cute. Oh. I didn't mean to click
This
it.
is called a metronome.
Metronome.
We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit.
Where am I? Sorry, I looked.
You know, my father once
Welcome
told me
home,
when I was
Dad.
about your age. The only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone.
Morg, can't help you.
So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on. I haven't seen him in
Papa.
over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
Anything else I can do? Anything I can throw? Okay, no. You're stuck with us. I guess you are. How old am I?
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay? Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
What is?
You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Why is my mom so mean? What the crap is that? Why is my mom so mean? I'm trying my hardest. I'm trying my best. It's not my fault I'm terrible at piano.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it. Just like that.
What am I holding? What am I holding?
Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
Turn around. Turn
I'm
around.
just really behind right now. Why
Mom,
don't you take
you're
photos in the
mean.
backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Okay, where's the backyard? What is that? Eh.
Turn Ernie! Buddy!
Ernie!
Ernie!
Oh.
Ernie, we need
Oh.
you!
God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, kitty.
The mom is gonna have a downward mental
Worried
spiral.
too.
Don't spoil it, but probably.
Ernie! Kid!
Does the mom really love me, or did she want me? Did she want me to be a piano genius?
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
The cat's
Still
pregnant.
not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't
Oh my
know.
gosh!
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean. Were you able to pick up the new book?
Yes, the Manila Galleon was of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Trying to listen to what they're saying. Okay. Visit Australia. Dinosaur. This is so cool. But I have a feeling that something bad's about to happen. Yep, okay, the lighting changed. Something terrible is about to happen. Is that the Demogorgon? What is going on? What is that noise? What? Keep my eyes open. What is about to happen? What is about to happen? I am scared for my life right now. Am I about to die? I don't like that. I don't like this either. The cat better not be dead. Do not blink. I'm trying not to. Also, the camera's not working, so technically I've been clicking with my mouse whenever I blink. I am terrified. Please don't let it be the cat dead by coyotes or something. Am I gonna see what? No, I've stopped. Okay. What happened?
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so
What happened?
complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
Halloween! Oh my gosh. Okay.
Really getting there, honey? Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Christmas. Oh, I'm
Listen,
so
Henry,
fast now.
I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
I'm so talented. My eyes are hurting. My eyes are hurting, but I must keep going. I must stare. Never mind. Anything else? Okay, my eyes. Okay.
2
Papa.
brackets.
The quiz said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, everything.
This reminds me of me. Oh, I like the kitchen colors. Anything else?
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
First of many what? A surfboard? I'm guessing I'm becoming a teen?
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with
Sad.
it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
Dad. Wow.
This isn't my house.
Who are you? Oh, wait, that's my neighbors. Oh, this is fun.
You're not my house.
Is it a crow?
You're not.
Also, what was that growling noise? Well, we never clarified what exactly that was.
Fall back, you fool.
Is this gonna be the love of my life? I'm guessing this is gonna be my lover.
Beat them to the cat.
I will marry you.
Hey, you. Yeah, you.
Hey,
Come over here.
okay.
Yes, Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking to you.
I can't. Oh, I can move. Wow, I'm standing. I'm walking. Am I just constantly looking through my camera even though I'm like walking towards
Why are
her?
you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Ugh. That was awesome. I'm just like Jonathan Byers.
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But try to take a photo of me running into my house. I'm pretty
Okay.
fast, so I don't think you'll be
Okay.
able to, but you can try.
Ugh.
What the hell? How did he do that?
I'm talented. Okay, bye.
Quiet, everyone. Betty's about to play for us.
I am terrified. Uh-oh. I am so freaking cool.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God,
I am. I'm so freaking cool. I am terrified though. I'm gonna screw this up.
Composer yourself, Elle?
I'm gonna
No, I
screw
don't
this
know if
up.
I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
and what do you do?
Next one. I can't do this any longer.
The class is world history.
Oh, not
My
school.
name is Mr. Isaac.
You're bald.
The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
We are in the same class, what a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we're at school, we don't know each other. Don't talk to me ever. Love,
This is
Cor-
quote.
Okay,
I
cool.
want each of you to write it down.
Stop
Not doodle
staring
on the
at me.
sidelines.
Those who
not
can't remember the
stare off
past are
into
condemned to
space.
repeat it. Bam. This is so cool.
Okay. Now I will go on to the next slide.
Bald.
Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were.
I'll let you use my notes.
So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed, it is. Though I'd prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time.
But I asked you to. So I guess I'll have to live with it.
I'm so stupid.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted.
What is
I
it?
suspect he bought it for himself.
Video games! I'm a gamer! Oh, I'm only 11? Oh, I am young. I thought I was like a teenager already.
Job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
Gone. Wait. What does it say? What does that say? What does that say? Consters. I am dumb. New consonant has approached. At long last, your favorite. Okay, bye. That took me so long to understand.
You next door, but I didn't realize you guys would
We're gaming. We're gaming.
Oh, sure.
Bro, we're in love. I love that cat
Together in
eraser.
history class.
Pizza bagels.
know
Oh
what
my
I'd
gosh,
do
I want a
without
pizza
old
bagel
Benny.
so bad.
Very sweet.
Pizza bagels. Oh my gosh,
Thanks
those
for
are so
playing
good.
game with him.
A wild
Dad,
lobster
you
appear.
thank me for hanging out with you.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm kind of
very
lonely.
interesting Detail.
I'm really lonely actually.
Okay,
No
shut up,
one
shut up, shut up.
don't
I
okay.
really want this one. Maybe I'll use tickle stick.
Tickle stick. This is so
Whoa.
sick.
That's a pretty good drawing.
Thank you.
You should draw pictures of more different stuff. Not me though. I'll actually kill you if you try to draw me, and you saw what I'm capable of
Draw
in the
anyway.
backyard.
Oh, that's so
Betty, let me
cute.
draw me. You're not good enough. I
What
look
the
so
crap? What the
ugly.
crap?
Ugh.
What? I am amazing at drawing. We're gonna fall in
It's
love.
called a magnet school. It's about an hour away in a
Conservatory
town called
of Music.
Burton. I know the change can be scary. But
I'm changing
I just want
school.
You to go in and meet the dean I spoke with.
Okay.
You know, life can take you to some incredible places.
Oh,
Really
video
good at
games.
It's just you've had so much trouble making friends at Playco. I want you at a place where people really get you.
I want to be an artist, Mom.
So what
Oh,
do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh.
See, I want to be an
Not to worry.
artist, mama.
If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll
I have
get
to
a few pieces that you
audition?
can have him start
Oh, I
learning.
have to audition?
I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of.
I don't want to audition. I don't want to. Windmills. They're so hot. I mean, they're big. I didn't mean to say hot.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just
I'm
want you to
feeling a little
try.
pressured. I'm
We can
feeling
see if you start
incredibly
enjoying
pressured,
it.
actually. Okay.
Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I
Mother.
wouldn't be working this boring job or living
Mother,
in
I
this
want to
boring
die.
town, I'll tell you that.
Mother, I want to game. Mother, I want to game. Crumple. Ooh, do I crumple it? I don't crumple it. I'm a good kid. I'm a good kid.
Don't answer that, Ben.
I wanna.
Talk to your friend after you practice.
Okay, do I have a bad relationship with my mother or do I be happy? I'm being happy. I can't. I'm too late. Ah, this game! Oh, my gosh, this is like life but worse because I get immediate consequences.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again?
Okay,
Or is she
I can't
obsessed with
answer.
So listen, I found a construct.
you? What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Let him talk to her.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Man,
maybe
did I just
am
cause a
little
fight
checked out,
with your
but
parents?
I am
Yes.
I'm sorry,
a little
dude.
checked out means
But
I'm
you
able
should
to
also
account for
cherish
the ocean
these
here a
moments.
little bit.
My mom and dad used to fight, and I would always hate it, but now I actually miss it a lot. Anyway,
That's really
so
funny.
basically across the board, crustacean types perform well.
Okay. Anubis.
Anubis.
The dad is base.
in the
Exactly,
presence of
exactly.
Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess
I want to
of
be an
truth and
artist.
justice,
I'm gonna
would
be an
weigh the
artist.
deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the
Bam.
scale? That is Mama.
Mr. Kid.
She's got,
Yes.
and yes, that's a
Look
she.
at it.
The head of a crocodile, fur of a
Tonight, after my
lion.
dad goes to
See,
sleep, I'm going to sneak out of the
anybody
house
a
and go sleep
hippopotamus?
on the beach. If you want to
Well,
get
I would not
invited, draw
say
me a
that to
picture of
her
Mr.
face.
Isaac feeling constipated.
As you can see, she is ready to devour
Okay.
any of the deceased who do not pass judgment.
Ew. Why is he so scared looking?
Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
Okay. Where's my phone?
I had him change schools just as he started to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason.
Ooh, the parents are fighting and I'm giving them a soundtrack. I'm giving them just a very stressed out soundtrack. I bet this is not helping, but it really gives a good mood.
A real chance to be really good at something. I mean.
Well, I am really good at multiple things, actually.
But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Rap battle. Can I rap battle the parents? Ooh, I gotta pick up the phone. Oh.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Do I smell divorce? Ooh, maybe, maybe. I hope so.
Mom says turn the lights off.
Okay, oh my gosh, you guys are so annoying. I'm all for sneaking out.
Didn't think you'd actually pick up. I mistook you for a baby. I apologize.
The crap.
Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay?
Okay.
Chloe, out.
Okay, bye. Where am I?
You know, I'm really glad you're here.
Whoa!
There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Kongsters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you like it because
That is so
it's actually
funny.
a terrible game.
That is hilarious.
But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was,
Stay
and not the feelings we had while we were playing
here. What?
it. Like, my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school, but
Thanks.
I also like hanging out with you the most, which was also something I wanted to talk to you about. I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone. So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk.
This is literally me. This is literally me.
My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you?
Cringe
Okay, you still got
girlfriend.
this.
No,
You know,
that
the
was
practice had to
cute.
count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over.
Oh, I
I'm
am
going to play the
passing
recording
out.
So the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay? Close your eyes, Ben. We're going to be there soon.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. I'm gonna fail my audition, aren't I? Uh-oh.
In your own time, Benjamin.
I
we
am
are
so
very
scared.
Excited to hear.
Okay, at least there's not an audience. It's just... I'm about to piss my pants. I'm about to piss my pants so hard. Oh my gosh, I'm about to pass out. I'm about to pass out. Holy crap.
Okay. I think that's enough. So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay?
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
know.
Yes to
You have
all
to
of
find
the above.
something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
But I am good at something. Gaming. I'm gonna be a streamer, mother. That is what I'm good at.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears.
Ooh.
Hey, Elle, would you mind
This
taking a quick
is-
walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just
Okay.
maybe 5 minutes, kiddo. Okay?
Okay. This is just very unfortunate. Bye, stool. Oh. Okay. I guess I've got COVID.
Time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a while means I can spend my
Did I get COVID? This is what it felt like when I got COVID. Cancer? Ooh.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really...
Did I? Hey, this is the beginning of the game. The title screen. Is this the beach that we went to? Is this a beach? I think it's a beach. Thing I can look at? No. No.
This isn't
Gaming.
video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Can I draw anything? No. Toys! Oh my gosh, this is awesome. This is awesome. Whee! 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 Okay. Oh, I'm gonna draw it. See, I told you I was gonna draw. Okay, that's pretty sick. Good job, me. Good job. It's June. It's like summertime. This is awesome. This is so sick.
Why isn't your son eating with us, Al?
I am so good. And I have a drawing tablet. I got a medal.
Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Let's go. Is my cat dead? That is pretty sick. That is really cool, actually. That's a good response. Hello?
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists.
This one.
And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham.
Oh.
There is no teaching art.
I kind of did it very off the thing.
Don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies. Oh.
You are crazy. Okay. Bye.
Oh, how very wacky and
Thank
fun
you.
these are.
It is very wacky and fun.
It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more
Okay, don't tell me this is not the best picture you've ever seen in your life. That is perfectly blocked, perfectly covered. So good. Oh, there's more. Okay. Oh.
There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel
Interesting. Modern art. I'm not sure if I like it as much as the other one. It really is something.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here.
I'm kind of the coolest guy around.
He has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
You know, I don't really get it. I made it and I don't like it, so I don't know. Oh, am I? Ooh, did I win something? Oh yes, mother. What did I tell you? What did I don't like new teacher? I love it.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
British. I hate pretentious people.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards.
Whoa.
And it all probably feels weird
Whoa.
and alienating and the opposite
This
of what
one.
being a star
That is
artist
really
supposed to
cool.
feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door.
That.
Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
That is so cool. This is sick.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week.
Uh-huh.
Birdie told me that Elba Pressenhuber gave you her card. Now, I want you to cut that card into little pieces and feed it to an alley cat.
Okay. What happened to my cat? I'd like to bring that up.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
I feel like I am. I really... Okay, wait, guys, do I sign the contract? Do I sign the contract or not? I feel like if I sign the contract, I'm gonna be going down a road of where I just make, like, company art. I don't want to make company art. Screw you!
Oh, look at that. You've crumpled my contract.
I did it. I did it.
Difficult artist.
Yep.
The best of us are.
Cheers. Oh, that's awesome. Can I sip? Can I sip?
This is divine.
Oh.
So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me, young master.
Oh. Oops. Ooh. Oh, that's a fun one. That was all I did. Oh, oops. Okay. What is happening?
I bet you're happy you threw that contract in her face now. You didn't sell out, and you still got rich. Oh, but listen to me, Benjamin. Now is the single most important moment in your entire career. Collectors, curators, how we all love a rising star, and how bored we become once it's settled. Keep rising.
Okay. This game is stressful, but I win.
Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're such... Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now. All you can do is just keep painting.
How old are we? We were 11? Yeah, that's what I want to know also. Am I like suddenly 21? It did say it would skip like 5 years in the future.
So, I'm going to hang up the phone now, and you're just gonna get back to work, okay? Goodbye, Benny.
Bye.
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe was the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak. I think you all know who I'm talking about.
It's me! I'm the magnum
Benny?
opus! Imagine he didn't point to me.
Ready to come up here?
Okay. Can I go up there? How long is it gonna wait for me?
Go on, B. Say something.
Oh.
What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
This is incredibly sad.
As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Prince?
Listen, I'm going through grief!
That I haven't heard from my star pupil in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous. You are a snake. You're a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you're a little tease. I have told the world.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you.
It's my dad.
She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself
Hi,
breaking down
Frog.
again.
Things got incredibly sad really fast.
I hope you understand.
Okay.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter.
I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone, but, well,
Oh, well.
What's so fascinating, son?
Bam. That looks like it could be a Ghibli movie. Music in the Sky. That's what it would be called. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Look.
Papa.
It's unbelievable, Benny.
What happened? Mom, yeah, Mom died.
It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint. I can feel
We
her.
need to go to a therapy clinic. If you're seeing things, you might need more than therapy. Bye. Okay, The Passing Day. Inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer Elle Stevens, relatively unknown in her life, Brian lifted his mother work out of...
Your neighbor.
Yo!
Oh my god, I can't believe this. It's been years.
Yeah.
I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'd love to walk through it again with you.
Okay.
I mean, if you were down.
Yeah? Yeah? Yes? Oh.
I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door. She's dead. But I didn't know she wrote the actual music. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
Let's have sex. Let's have...
I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck.
Who is talking to me? Who is talking to me? What is going on? Oh, we're back?
You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack.
What?
All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally
am I dead?
sink your hook into a... Oh, well, there you are. Well, hello.
Oh, that's cool. You want to go eat some dinner?
I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists,
I'm dead.
A couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter?
Yeah, I'm pretty hot. Was it really fever? I think we're looking back into our memories.
Hey,
I'm not entirely sure
speaking of
why,
that,
though.
Why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out.
Because I think we're going to court for some reason. I'm not entirely sure.
Still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right. The proper composition, if you catch my drift.
I'm catching the drift. I don't want to.
Forget about it. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man.
Yep, it's me.
Would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
Lonely. See, make them sympathize with you. You're very close. Maybe you killed your mom.
Quiet child
I wish I did.
In an isolated seaside town. What'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
Poser?
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support
Do I just
her
need to tell the
family,
truth and like
took a
get the story
job
right?
As an accountant.
Oh, what?
How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your...
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over demanding, forcing him to practice day in
She was a jerk,
day
that's what
out,
she was. Yes,
hoping
pop
that
quiz.
he
Yeah, this
might
is a
one day
recap if
achieve
any of
that
you guys missed
greatness
it.
that she never could.
Okay.
And how about that neighbor girl?
Hot.
What was she to you?
Hot.
Was she your best friend or your first love? Now, be honest.
First love. Let's go.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day.
Yep, I blew it. And blew something else, if you know what I mean. I won't make that joke.
Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick. And he had to stay inside for an entire year.
An entire year? Oh my gosh. Literally COVID.
Painting. Sure, he loved finger
Nightbot.
painting,
Welcome to chat, Nightbot. I miss you. Let's kiss.
The first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more
This is
serious
terrifying.
light.
I don't like the
He
noises.
was accepted into an exclusive art school.
There are a lot
where
of
he
bird
caught the eye
noises.
of an esteemed professor who launched his work
What
into
a
the
lovely
national
bird.
spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career
Hi,
mounting,
cutie,
he
Nightbot.
stalled himself
I
into
hate that,
bankruptcy,
but I agree.
which turned out to be a blessing. For it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work.
Oh
on
my
what
gosh,
would
they're so
ultimately be
loud.
considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you
Kill them, shoot them, shoot them.
dumb-nose, you
Shoot them.
lucky fowls.
I don't like when he barks. I'm just not a big fan.
All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying.
Hello?
I hear what you're saying.
Is this purgatory? Hey.
I had assumed as much anyway.
What's going on?
Tell you, those things,
Mm-hmm.
they're not regular gulls.
Oh, okay,
They're
that's...
liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. Now, once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again.
Good thing I did not
I
lie.
get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings.
Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
Wait, so if I win the case, do I get to live again? I'm very confused.
You're a flea-bitten sap. You know that?
What'd you say about me?
Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Yeah, you haven't explained really anything to me other than you will be like my lawyer. I am terrified right now. Okay.
I don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it.
Did I kill my mom?
Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck.
It's giving Zootopia! He's kinda ... if you know what I mean. I think you... Did I lie?
Too late for that.
I didn't
We're in this
lie.
Together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass.
But I didn't lie!
I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
I did tell the truth. What? I'm I'm so confused. I told the truth.
Not this.
Okay. Kitty.
Now play the C major chord I taught you.
Okay.
Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I
Okay.
haven't found it yet.
Okay.
You know, my father once told me.
How does he
when I
know
was
that I'm
about your
lying?
age, the only way to fight against time is to create a.
This. Stay
This?
here.
Okay.
What did your mother hear on that phone call?
What? I don't know. Do I need to click something? I don't know! What?
I'm getting it.
I'm suddenly scared. I'm worried.
Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Oh.
Her dad died.
She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could.
Okay, so
Let's keep
what?
going.
What's this have to do with me?
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane.
Hey!
Yes,
Babies.
I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
Okay. See, what is this? I don't understand. Oh? Oops.
Keep your eyes open.
I didn't mean to click. I didn't mean to click.
Need to see.
Okay. I'm terrified for what is about to happen. I'm keeping my eyes wide open. Is that blood? Is that blood? Uh-oh. Oh, that's blood. Oh, what is that? It's the coyotes. They were talking about coyotes earlier.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
I am going to cry.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after
I am so upset that the cat has died.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking.
Okay. This.
We can focus him. Make sure he's
I'm so sad.
engaged.
Why did the cats have to die? Why did they have to die? I knew they died, but happy thoughts, I can't be happy in these times. All of them, yeah, I know, the freaking kittens. Why'd they let them outside? What is this? Can I? Let me in? Do I have to catch it when it's open? Let me in. Open. What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What am I supposed to be doing? Look around. Do I just need to wait? Fifi, where are you? Fifi, I need your guidance. Oh, I held
What
it
do you mean?
closed. Oh!
What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
Well, I'm hearing it.
It's okay. He's asleep. But it's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon. Top of your lungs.
Oh! Am I a coyote? Is that the big reveal? Content warning? Uh-oh. What?
You were sick for a long time.
Yeah?
Weren't you?
Yeah?
Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember.
Okay. So
This
confused.
isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
A
Try writing
typewriter?
with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics.
I just got an ad for Papa John's, currently sobbing. Lamau! So artsy.
Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at
Papa
fooling your
John's is
dad.
so artsy.
Made him think I was some kind of genius.
Smash or pass Papa John's. What does Papa John look like?
Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear.
The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. His childhood was a lonely one. Growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. So technically I was right. So yeah. Anything else? Okay.
Man, this is wild.
Honestly,
you
it
really
kind of
got
sucks.
into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first
You
love
shush.
and blowing it.
Do
the
not
next
send
day.
Fall Guys emotes in my
First
chat. You will be
love?
banned.
Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night. But I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night.
No, 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 no.
You were going to be in there for about 30 minutes.
Oh, I hate
So
these
try to get
things.
comfortable.
Oh, I hate these things. I've been in one before. Actually, multiple times. It is not fun. Oh, I hate these.
You're doing great, buddy.
No, I started crying the last time I went in one. Deleted Pinkwink's message? What did Pinkwink say? Pinkwink, what did you do?
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me,
Oh, the
but
Fall Guys. Thank you,
over
Fifi.
here
Thank you,
what I
Fifi.
really have from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Bye.
I can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't.
She didn't like it. Fall Guys no more. Thank you, Fifi.
Don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B.
Hey.
Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. I mean, I'm certainly bummed you feel that way. But what I want to know is, how did you learn to write so well? All those cool words. It reads like Dickens.
I had not a good time,
Really?
bruh.
Very cool stuff, kiddo.
Thanks.
Very proud.
I'm
okay?
not.
Okay. Love you, buddy.
Now it's 2 ads. One was Taco Bell and one was Apple. Guys, I do not control the ads. The ads control me. Benjamin Brain was a loser. Facts. He was the worst Brian to ever live. Oh, he didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. He just laid down and died. Ooh. Listen, I would make a joke about this, but I do not think this is the right time to make it.
Penny!
Hello?
Oh God, can you
Hello?
hear me?
No,
Richard!
I can't.
Richard, get up!
Did I lie about my, like, future life? Did I lie? Did I actually die? That's what I lied about? Wait.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
So I'm still alive. That I survived. Taking my pills, eating my sandwich, drinking my juice, and pressing the button. Oh.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay.
I'm very worried. Piss.
Well,
Thank you for lightening the mood.
Well,
Piss,
then I guess
piss,
all I
piss.
can say is screw you too.
Screw you!
I said screw you too.
I don't know who we're
Yeah,
screwing, but I will
man,
join in.
That's all I got.
Chad Dad returns. Yeah, what a based fellow.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know? What? You're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already.
Hey, Benny.
Yeah?
Buddy,
Yeah?
did you just throw something?
No. Oh!
I remember when you were just 4 years old.
Can I press the button?
Mom was going through a pretty
Oh.
tough time.
Oh, hey,
Not as
Papa.
tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected.
What is
She's having
that
trouble
beeping?
adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And when she heard that, well, it's like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
I'm closing my eyes.
Wait, is that...
Should I close my eyes with the game? Yes, I will.
How did you figure out how to play that?
Okay, I've opened my eyes. Oh. Oh.
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
This is so sad. My button. Eat my sandwich. Take my pills. I can't drink my juice. I can't drink my juice. Oh! The kitty's still alive! Do you feel like you can finish this? Yeah, I'll be fine. I like my lamp. The kitty. I'm so glad the kitty's alive.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine.
Kitty! Oh! Eat my sandwich! I like how the first thing I go for is my sandwich.
She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year
Listen, the
ago.
lamp was
You knew that,
cool.
right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Am I about to die? Can I click anything?
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey,
Sorry, I'm busy. I'm busy.
don't look up there. Look at me.
I'm busy.
I'm talking to you.
Sorry, I'm
I
busy.
want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is.
That's what I spelled.
So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Close your eyes now, okay?
Dear weird neighbor kid, you are my first love. Hi Green, welcome to chat. You are in the middle of an emotional breakdown. Let's go, guys. I was right. She was my first love. Oh, great. Oh, it's hard to move. Eat my sandwich. Take my... I can't. Mama. This is so sad.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Ah, not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel
Like
Like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable.
How long is this game? I think it's almost done.
Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
I do anything else? Oh. Oh my gosh. Eat my sandwich. Eat my sandwich. I can't eat my sandwich. I can't eat my sandwich. I can't even listen anymore. Oh my gosh. Press the button. I can't press the button or eat my sandwich.
I know.
I'm just slamming my mouse around.
Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
I see the light.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe.
Is that how I really died?
You know,
So
for a while
all of that
now,
future stuff
I've
was
wondered
fake?
If I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now.
I don't know who I'm watching for.
Many forms depending on the soul
Girl
I
boss,
bring her.
gatekeep, gaslight.
But once you see her, you'll know.
Okay.
Believe
Called Ghostbusters. We have something strange here. Facts, facts,
get ready.
facts. You want to go to a call after this and just chill? I
Don't
should
worry.
be fine. I'm
got
hungry.
this.
I want a sandwich. That sandwich looked good. This is pretty. What are you doing? What are you bowing or praying or? Well, this is pretty. The boat is the boat we drew! Oh my gosh, it's all coming together. I feel like I should have realized that earlier, but it has the thing that spins. This is a toy boat. It's the thing we drew. Why my jokes become so bad? I need something to drink or smoke. Listen, if you need drinks to be funny, I hate to break it to you. You need help and therapy. Is that the gatekeeper? It's a big cat.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Okay, good luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old. That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so.
It's the cat! It's the
and person
cat!
you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was
It takes the form of something important.
I didn't like him very
Oh.
much.
Oh.
So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea.
His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him.
Get ready to cry. Okay, okay.
When he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise.
How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave
This
his
is so sad.
How he reminded them exactly who they were.
After they had almost forgotten, So when he was
Yeah, that's
going to
basically it.
go,
That is literally it.
Okay.
Oh.
Because he'd already lived a great life. A full life. And he was everything he needed to be. Just as he was.
she accepts. Close your eyes now.
Okay.
Keep them closed.
Am I gonna go back to life?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
That's it? That's it? That is it? Wait, I need to turn on the music. That's it? That was really good. I really liked that. Are we smoking something? I think that was really good. I like that a lot. I am very sad. What if that was a test to go to heaven or hell? No, maybe we're going to heaven instead. Oh, that's cool. All right, chat. What'd you guys think? I really liked it. That was so cool. I had no clue what to expect with this game. 63.97 out of 10. Exactly. Man, it was really cool art. It was a good story. Twist turns every route. I'm sad that the kittens died, glad that the cat stayed alive. Crying out of 10. Exactly. Alright. I am a little upset that I think didn't work, but I think it didn't really matter. Honestly, it would have been cool. I'll figure that out. I should have figured it out before the game enough to make a girl and cry, and that's okay. Exactly. I'm glad my firewalls are up still. Let me turn on some music. All right, chat. What do you guys think? Kitty, Max. Let's see if we have anyone to raid. Oh wait, that's me. That's not the computer. Okay, the music is good. There we go. Who is streaming? Super Squirrel again. Should we do another raid of Super Squirrel? I say we do. Yeah, this music is a very drastic. I know how to speak. I took school. That was a strange sentence. Okay, I'm going to raid Super Squirrel. One sec. Super. They are playing Roblox with viewers, so that sounds fun. So have fun after this freaking emotional roller coaster. All right, chat. Have a good day. Have a good night. Go to bed. Drink your water. Don't die and get diseases. That would not be good. But if you do, I love you to death. Bye, everyone. Goodbye, guys.